my students of grade 8. How are you today, guys? Oh, you are fine. Thank God you are fine. We have been learning online since March until now. We hope that we will come back to school as soon as possible, and may this pandemic will disappear as soon as possible, yeah. Before we study, let's pray together and praise to the God that we are so grateful that we can still study, we can still be able to study, although just learning online. Okay, pray together. All right, kids. Before we talk about what are the materials in this chapter, just see from your book, yeah, textbook. Chapter 6, Our Busy Roads. Miss Puri will be explain what are the materials exist in this chapter. And this is the final chapter of the first term. Ini adalah bab terakhir di semester pertama. Oke. After studying this chapter in pairs, groups, or independently, the students will be able to identify how to ask about and show the existence of people, objects, and animals. Setelah mempelajari chapter ini secara berpasangan, berkelompok, atau mandiri, para siswa diharapkan akan mampu untuk mengidentifikasi bagaimana menanyakan tentang dan menunjukkan keberadaan orang, objek, dan binatang. The second is the students will be able to identify the uses of there is and there are and preposition of place. Siswa mampu untuk mengidentifikasi penggunaan there is dan there are dan kata depan tempat. The third is to ask about. Yeah, the students will be able to ask about and show the existence of people, objects, and animals properly and accurately. Siswa diharapkan mampu untuk menanyakan tentang dan menunjukkan keberadaan orang, objek, dan binatang secara tepat dan benar. The fourth is the students will be able to use there is and there are and preposition of place correctly. Siswa diharapkan mampu menggunakan kata there is dan there are serta menggunakan kata depan tempat dengan benar, sesuai. And the last one is use the relevant vocabulary accurately. Menggunakan perbedaan kata yang relevan dan sesuai secara akurat. And the characteristic that we have to get by learning this chapter is the students are feeling grateful for having a chance to learn and speak English appropriately and fluently. Murid-murid merasa bersyukur memiliki kesempatan untuk belajar dan berbicara bahasa Inggris dengan benar dan lancar. The students are hopefully also behaving actively, politely, cooperatively, confidently, and respectfully when speaking with other people. Melalui materi ini, siswa diharapkan menjadi aktif, sopan, bekerja sama, dan percaya diri, serta menghormati atau menghargai ketika berbicara dengan orang lain. Okay. Look at this picture. This is a picture of city road during busy hours. Ini adalah gambar jalanan kota besar saat jam-jam sibuk. The road looks messy and crowded. Jalanannya terlihat berantakan dan padat. There are many vehicles like buses, cars, and motorbikes. Ada banyak kendaraan seperti bis, mobil, dan sepeda motor. Those vehicles are stuck in the traffic jam. Kendaraan-kendaraan tersebut berhenti atau terjebak di dalam kemacetan. Do you think this is situation also happens in the small town? Menurut kalian situasi seperti ini apakah juga terjadi di kota kecil? Di kota kecil ya, bukan di kota besar. Not really, tidak terlalu crowded like in the big city, tidak terlalu padat seperti di kota besar. Okay, this is the dialogue between some kids. Yeah, there are they are Udin, Lina, Dayu, Siti. You can listen and repeat after me. The roads are very busy now. The roads are very busy now. The roads are very busy now because there are many vehicles. Jalan-jalan sekarang sangat sibuk karena ada banyak kendaraan. There are also many pedestrians. Ada juga banyak pejalan kaki. There is little discipline on the road. Ada sedikit rasa disiplin di jalanan. But there are a very few policemen around. Tapi ada sangat sedikit sekali jumlah polisi di sekitarnya. In big cities, there are many traffic jams everywhere. Di kota-kota besar ada banyak kemacetan di mana saja. There are many kinds of vehicles, such as cars, buses, bajais, bikes, motorbikes, LRT, and MRT. Ada banyak jenis kendaraan, seperti mobil, bis, bajai, sepeda, sepeda motor, LRT, dan MRT. Luckily, there are no becaks or bemos anymore. Untungnya, sudah tidak ada lagi becak atau bemo. There are different kinds of public transportation. Ada beragam jenis transportasi umum, buses, trains, taxis, ojeks, and angkots. Nah, contoh-contoh transportasi umum ini ada bis, kereta api, taksi, ojek, dan angkot. And there are also some traditional sports, eh, traditional transportation, such as becak, bemo, bentors, andong, or delman. Contoh transportasi yang masih tradisional adalah beca, bemo, bentor, andong, dan delman. Yeah, bemo is a little bit same with bajai. Yeah, it has three wheels. Dia punya tiga roda. Our roads are not safe now. Jalan-jalan besar kita sekarang tidak aman. There are many people who cross the roads, but there are many people who drive very fast. Ada banyak orang yang menyeberang di jalan. Tapi ada banyak orang juga yang menyetir sangat cepat alias ngebut. There is little care, so there is very much worry in our roads. Ada sedikit kepedulian sehingga banyak sekali kekhawatiran yang terjadi di jalanan kita. Okay, Udin also give another statement. In big cities, there is much smoke from vehicles. Di kota-kota besar ada banyak asap dari kendaraan. You can say there is much air pollution. Bisa dikatakan ada banyak polusi udara. So there are very few stars in the sky there. Jadi ada sedikit sekali bintang di langit sana. There are a lot more stars in small villages. Ada banyak bintang, ya, ada banyak lebih bintang di desa-desa kecil. In many places, there are not many trees. Di banyak tempat, tidak ada banyak pohon lagi. So there is too much water during the rainy season. Jadi telah akan ada banyak air yang berlebihan saat musim hujan, and too little water during the dry season, dan air yang sedikit saat musim kemarau. Okay, you can read it out to me. Kalian bisa mengikuti saya ya. Traffic jam, traffic jam. Busy, busy. Crowded, crowded. Vehicle, vehicle, vehicle. Transportation, transportation. Pollution, pollution. Smoke, smoke. Pedestrian, pedestrian. Useful, useful. Okay, before we talk about deeply about our material today, I'm gonna explain you about noun. Ya, saya akan menjelaskan sedikit tentang noun. Ya, noun is divided into two kinds. Ya, based on the quantity, berdasarkan jumlahnya. Kata benda itu dibagi menjadi dua. The first is countable nouns, alias kata benda yang bisa dihitung. For example, book, cat, dog, pen, pencil, person, car, bikes, balloon, student, boy, girl, etc. Itu bisa dihitung. The other one is the uncountable noun, kata benda yang tidak bisa dihitung. For example, rice, flour, oil, water, smoke, air, money, time. Beras, tepung, air, minyak, asap, udara, uang, waktu, dan lain-lain. Dust, sand, honey, jam, wood, sauce, syrup, milk, tea, coffee, sugar, salt, ya. Debu, pasir, uh, madu, selai, angin, saus, sirup, susu, teh, kopi, gula, dan garam. Masih banyak lagi. Oke, let's move to penggunaan there is, there are. There is memiliki arti ada. Digunakan untuk menunjukkan jumlah benda yang juga hanya satu, alias singular noun. Biasanya di dalam kalimat ada artikel a dan atau an. Okay, you can see the pattern here. Kalian bisa lihat rumusnya. Ya, positif, negatif, interrogative. Positif, there is plus a or an plus noun plus keterangan. Negative, there is not can be changed into either a and plus noun plus keterangan. And for interrogative pattern is plus there plus article a or an plus noun and keterangan. Okay, take a look at the example. Kita lihat contohnya. There, blah blah blah, a boy behind the chair. Ada titik-titik seorang anak di belakang bangku. Because the boy, so kita isinya there is. Udah, langsung jadi kalimat there is a boy behind the chair. Ada seorang anak laki-laki di belakang kursi. Negatifnya, there is not a boy behind the chair. Tidak ada seorang laki-laki di belakang kursi. Bertanya, is there a boy behind the chair? Adakah seorang anak laki-laki di belakang kursi? Kalau ternyata ada, yes, there is. Kalau tidak, no, there is not. Nah, what about the noun is uncountable? Bagaimana kalau kata bendanya itu yang nggak bisa dihitung? Masuknya kemana? Ke there is or there are? We use there is. Ya, look at this. There is pollution in the city. Ada polusi di kota besar. There isn't pollution in the city. Tidak ada polusi di kota besar. Is there pollution in the city? Adakah pencemaran di kota besar? Adakah polusi di kota besar? Ternyata ya, yes there is. No, there is not. You can see ya the pattern in the previous slide. Kalian bisa lihat polanya itu ada di slide sebelumnya. Okay, next we have cute ducklings. There are blah 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 3 ducklings in the grass. Ada blah 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 3 anak bebek di rumput. Because the quantity of ducklings are mentioned 3, disebutkan sih jumlahnya 3, so we use there are. There are 3 ducklings in the grass. Ada 3 anak bebek di rumput. Negative, there are not 3 ducklings in the grass. Tidak ada 3 anak bebek di rumput. Tidak ada 3 anak bebek di rumput. For interrogative, are there 3 ducklings in the grass? Adakah 3 anak bebek di rumput? Ternyata ada. Yes, there are. Ternyata tidak ada mereka. No, there aren't. It's so easy to master this material. Just see the quantity of the noun. Perhatikan kata bendanya itu. Whether the noun is singular or plural ya. Perhatikan apakah itu kata bendanya tunggal atau kata bendanya jamak. Okay. For measuring your understanding, this is the exercise for you to be done in the exercise book. Ya, ini dikerjakan di buku bahasa Inggris buku tulis ya. Change into positive, negative, and interrogative by using there are. And also the last number is translated into English. Ada banyak informasi tentang beasiswa di internet. Okay, I think that's all for today. I hope my explanation will be understood by you and you can apply it in the daily life ya. Semoga penjelasan saya dapat membuat kalian paham dan bisa diaplikasikan dalam kehidupan sehari-hari. Okay, we can meet again next time. Thanks for your attention and goodbye.